Evening all, how's it going? It's Thursday night, so we've congregated once again in my average living room in North London to talk about the Football League. It's We Love Betting. Mark O'Hare, decent week last week. How's it going today? And you've been out all day, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been out all day.
Drinking.
Let's not talk about that. Last week. No, I didn't enjoy last week because
I've got better the season.
Let down. I'd rather have 99 winners out of 100. I'd rather have that one win than have 99 winners out of 100.
But you made profit overall, even though
it doesn't matter. It's better the season.
Yeah, I agree with that. I could hear you crying from miles away on Saturday night.
I'm not over it yet either. So.
No, let's get a treble up this week. And we're starting off with a scary game, I think we say. Scary games. Two scary sides, two scary managers, two scary set of horrible fans.
Oh, God.
It's Leeds against Cardiff. Take it away.
Wow, how do we go after that? In midweek on Twitter, I had a bit of a rant about Watford being odds on away from home, and I said no side should be odds on away from home in the Championship or the Football League, no matter what form you're in, who you are, whatever. And I sort of think the similar sentiment can be had about a team that's near 2-1 when playing at home in the Football League. And you've got a team here at Leeds United who are 7-4 to beat Cardiff on their own patch. They've won their last 6 games in the Championship at home. Of course, they beat Spurs last Sunday in the FA Cup, the magic of the cup. There was loads of magic last Sunday. And it wasn't like a weakened Spurs team either, and they played them off the park. They played brilliantly, considering Luciano Becchio, their top scorer and talisman, was left out, and he's left already. Yeah, he's left today. Thought they were fantastic, and it's not that they've beaten weak sides either. They beat Palace, Leicester, Middlesbrough and Bolton in that 6-game win streak playing at home. 9 wins from 14 at home too. Cardiff, okay, they've sort of picked up away from home recently. They've won 4 on the trot away from home, won 5, drawn 1 of the last 6 in the Championship. But more importantly for me, they've failed to win 5 of their 7 away games against top half clubs. I just think Leeds at 7-4 are too big here. Cardiff are averaging over 1.5 goals per game against when playing away from home. I think Leeds are going to be up for it after last week. 7-4 is too big.
Yeah, and really strong at home, like you say, Leeds at the moment. And they'll be buoyed with that wonderful win on Sunday, definitely. Next game, League One. What can you say about this? Actually, I've been to Doncaster once. I got chucked at a nightclub for listening to my iPod. I may have mentioned that before, I don't know. I physically kicked out the nightclub in Doncaster for having the audacity to listen to a tune on my iPod in a nightclub, which is playing terrible music, but you're with them at the weekend, they're away to Bury. Tell me why.
Away form, really. Absolutely. I don't think you'll find a better team away from home in the football, or in the country at all, actually. 10 wins from 14 away from home in League One. Fantastic form. Just the 1 loss away, and that came on the 1st of September as well. So they've not lost away from home since the start of September. It's fantastic form. Their away goal difference is plus 16. It's just sensational. They've won 7, drawn 2, lost 1 of the last 10 in League One as well. That's the best form in the division at the moment. Bury are winless in 9, lost 4 of their last 5. Sorry, they lost 4 and drawn 5.
Alright. But it's their form's dipped and they came to Blackwell recently.
They did. Blackwell came in and sort of invigorated them a little bit, got results going, but they've tailed off again. I don't think they're the greatest shapes. I think 7-5 quotes on Doncaster are more than reasonable. Bury have drawn 2 and lost 4 of their games against the top 5. Doncaster against teams from 17th and below have won 9 and drawn 1.
Nice one.
7-5.
Good shout. And they've got Brian Flynn as manager, of course, since Dean Saunders left. We slag managers a lot on this channel, We Love Betting, but I tell you what, I think Brian Flynn would be a great guy, a great grandpa. I think he'd be a great grandfather, wouldn't he? Brian Flynn.
Good, nice guy.
Yeah, very nice guy. Be great. Probably the guy you wanted, like, your first ever football game as a child, you wanted to go with Brian Flynn. He'd take you through the ropes, take you out how it was. Just he's got a nice smile as well. Nice guy, I like Brian Flynn. I hate most of the Football League managers, but I like Brian Flynn. Anyway.
You like Brian Flynn? I
do, I like Brian Flynn. League 2, it's a bit of well, Wimbledon struggling at the moment. They're up against Burton Albion. We're talking earlier, where is Burton? I really don't know where Burton is at all. I've never heard it until I moved to London. Never heard it. And Where is it?
I think it's Staffordshire.
Staffordshire,
I'm not sure. It's that direction.
Yeah, not a memorable place. Are you taking them on this weekend?
Yeah, I think you've got to take Burton on away from home. Okay, I took them on in the week when they went to Oxford and ground out a point, which was an excellent result for them. But the stats all point to them being useless away from home. But then the stats point to Wimbledon being useless when playing at home. They've only won twice at home this season. But more importantly for me, performances are picking up. Right. They played Port Vale live on Sky Sports. I don't know if people saw it, but they went 2-0 up. They're playing some fantastic football. Vale pegged them back and did 2-2. Before that, when playing at home, they drew with Wycombe Wanderers 2-2. Wow. Wycombe in great form at the time as well. Yeah. You just look at Burton here. They failed to win any away league games since November. That's 8 matches, and that was when Plymouth were really in disastrous spiral of form, going down to the bottom of the table. Mentioned that draw at Oxford, and okay, they've bolstered their attack with 2 signings today on deadline day, because they need that. They've only scored 10 goals away from home. They really struggle. Have actually collected almost 3/4 of their 48 points at home. Lost 8 of their 15 away games, and they just can't. They're actually considered favourites for this game, which is what I just couldn't understand actually. As for Wimbledon, what do you say? Only 2 wins from 14 at home, but I think Neil Ardley's finally finding a solution. He's getting the best out of Jack Midson as well, their striker. Scoring touch, and something just tells me if they score the first goal, which they have done in those games against Wycombe and Port Vale, then they'll hold on to the lead this time, because they scored the first goal in the last 4 outings, and Burton just can't score goals, and they're useless away. 7-4.
That makes it's a good shout. And Jack Midson, a guy I actually did a couple of shows with in sports tonight. A really nice guy. He's actually a tennis coach in his spare time. Jack Midson, lovely man, and a decent tennis coach as well. The things he found out in Wheeler betting, it's amazing. But your approach this week, Mark, seems to be take back in home sides at big prices. Give us your 3 bets.
Wimbledon 7-4 at home to Burton, Doncaster 7-5 away at Bury, and Leeds at 7-4 at home to Cardiff.
He's been bold this week, big prices, and let's hope for big wins.